So you may have heard me say it before, but one of the most effective tools, effective weapons that I had in scaling my public relations and ad agency, it was the word no. And notice I said scaling my agency and not just growing my agency, because if you watched my video last week, you know there's a fundamental difference between growing and scaling. If you're only focused on growing a business, then you're only focused on the revenues. There are 3 facets of your life: work, family, and self. And if you only focus on one to the detriment of the others, you'll be out of alignment and you'll have a sense of lack of freedom and fulfillment. So if you're only focused on growing your business, you may be doing so to the detriment of those other 2 facets of your life: family and self. But if you scale a business, yes, you grow the revenues. Yes, you can grow the financial portion of your life, but you're doing so in alignment with your family and self. You don't have that sense of overwhelm, that sense of frustration, that sense that, oh my gosh, I have so many clients. They're calling me at 6:30 in the morning, 7:30 at night. I never see my family. I never see my kids. I'm frustrated. Oh, but I have great revenues. No, that's not freedom. That's not fulfillment. And so the word no was so fundamental to helping me scale my business. And as I said in my video last week, listen, after 7 years of running my business, I realized that I had only focused on growing the business. The revenues were wonderful, but they was out of alignment with the family and the self. And so I was frustrated. My wife was frustrated with me. My health suffered. I wanted to give it all up. I was overwhelmed. But I do have a problem. I have a fundamental hesitation with saying the word no, as I know many of you do, right? I was always taught if someone offers you money, you say yes. If someone's paying you money, you say yes. And so it's hard to say no. And that's why so foundational to the program that I use to scale my business and to level up, and so foundational to the program I use with my coaching clients, there's 2 things. One is a well-defined objective, and that objective can't just apply to your business, to your work, right? I'll have some people who come to me and they say, listen, I'm overwhelmed, my health is suffering, and so my objective is to double my income. Well, you can double your income, but if you don't do so in alignment with family and self, your sense of overwhelm, your health problems are only going to get worse. And so your objective has to encompass all 3 facets of your life: work, family, and self. We also need very well-defined values. And values are those non-negotiable principles by which you live your life. And again, life is work, family, and self. So well-defined objective, well-defined values. Now, how can that help you say no? Well, by having those very well-defined things, if I had a client come in, I would immediately bounce them off my objective and my values. And if they did not match up, I said no. If I had an existing client who made me feel overwhelmed, I bounced them against my objective and my values. And if they didn't fit, I said goodbye. Because in the first year or 2 in which I started leveling up and scaling my agency, I fired a number of clients. And then I got very good at, if I had new potential clients come in and we were in the pitch process, and I could tell very specifically, and sometimes the money was good and it made it so tough, but I bounced them off my objective and my values. And if they didn't fit, it made it very easy to say no. And I actually had a crafted email that I could send people. Listen, I'm sorry, it's not a good fit. This project doesn't fit with my objective and my values for where I want to take my company. And every single time they understood, they were actually thankful for me saying no, because they knew if I had taken it that it would cause problems down the line. Because if you take projects, if you keep saying yes to things that don't fit your objective and your values, it causes problems down the line. And in many cases, that includes controversy between you and your client. But it also obviously contributes to your sense of overwhelm, your sense of frustration. And if that's what you have, then you're not truly scaling a business, you're just growing it. So having a very well-defined objective, very well-defined values for your life, not just your business, an objective and values that take into consideration the alignment of work, family, and self. Having those things in place makes it very easy to say no. And I will tell you right now, using the word no effectively is one of the best weapons, the best tools that you can have at your disposal to truly scale your business and level up your life. Listen, if you need help defining your objective, if you need help defining your values, and if you need help scaling your business, send me a message, because my mission in life is to help you. I've done it. I've helped others do it, and I can help you do the same. Listen, I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you're having a great 2018, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.